Welcome to another episode of the Huge Podcast. The Huge Podcast, and I told you I was off.
Happy anniversary, everyone. 1 year in, huge upside. That's strong. It wasn't easy, but we're still here. Like, woo! Anyway, I don't feel it today actually. I don't really feel like it's anniversary. I feel like I'm in a hangover. Like doing this for a year, it takes a toll on your body. And yes, it has taken a toll on me mentally, physically, everything. Man, did you,
Congratulations!
thank you.
Yeah, time flies fast.
Yes, grab.
You had your first few episodes. It's more about fitness, and I'm like, wow, Mike is digging this. I'm just like, oh, just gonna like this post. It was an inspiration for me at
So,
some point
so
also.
you, so you think we weren't really serious or anything, huh?
At first, of course, I tried to doubt you. I'm like, this is something new. How did Mike try to come up with this huge upside podcast? And like, wasn't you weren't the person that I'm expecting to have this kind of platform. But yeah, man, you're now having the first anniversary, and congratulations. Wasn't really expecting that. You always have my support.
Thanks, man. Undying support from one of your friends, syempre. Thanks for tagging along. I,
Sure.
I, I, I don't know if Koi will be able to join us today. I have sent him the link. It's been a year, and all I can say is it's all
Have a
true.
right.
It has taken a toll on me, and I don't look at me, man. I got these eye bags going.
How
It's
does this podcast help you, man? I remember from the first episode that I was one of your. I mean, I guessed I was supposed. Oh, I mean that episode where got supposed to be the guest. Then I turned out to be the guest. I remember
yeah.
you kind of create this podcast to have conversation. This is kind of an excuse for you to talk to people. Now, how was
Yes,
it? How
so
does the
true,
podcast
so
help you,
true.
man? I want to know.
Well, like it helps me
I
appreciate
know
my situation.
before you answer, because actually
Yeah.
I just noticed that every time I get into this podcast of yours, it's kind of really therapeutic. It's really nice to have a online conversation where you still feel for people you're talking to. When like the bar, although we're talking on screen, but like I don't see the barrier. Like
There is no barrier at all. Like I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
you can be completely honest with.
mm,
This is what I also think. What's good with the podcasts is that
mm, it has this almost the
it's
same
n-
feels.
it's authentic.
Yeah, right. Oh, so
It's
yeah, so
authentic.
I just want to share that. So now I'm asking you, how did it help you?
Me? Well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like you said it. You took the words out of my mouth. It's
Mm,
therapeutic.
nice.
Because I go through things too, like not just happy working out. Me as the human being, I need to be able to express myself, and this is it.
Yeah. Talking
This
about expressing yourself, this is the platform where I found out you missing your flight. You made the
Yeah,
announcement here. If it
I
wasn't
did.
for that announcement made here in Huge Upside, I wouldn't know. And you
Made it
talking
official.
about yeah, you talking about it here, like that's very authentic. I've felt that every words that you said. So yeah.
I like to express better here
Mm,
compared to the social media. I mean, YouTube and podcasting is becoming a bit more like social media
mm.
because again the components and the elements are there. You socialize, right? And
Yeah, and yeah, I just found out. I mean, like you already have nice one podcast. When I remember
yeah,
you also had this. Yeah, I know.
those guys are hustlers, man. They put
Yeah,
in the work. I like to surround myself with those kind of guys. Like who are as hungry as I am, or I don't
I
know,
see you.
even hungrier. You know,
I can see that.
it challenges me, and it also, like, at the same time, I want to provide that same kind of energy to them. In if I don't know, like, if they see it that way, but I want to be able to provide them that, and hopefully inspire them as well, challenge them as well. You know, it's nice to have those guys along too. But I want to go back to, like, other than expressing my thoughts on social media, you do see me now post more often on social media, right? So
Yeah.
this is what I have to play. I have to be contextual now to these platforms and post accordingly to how the platform works. Social media
Mm,
works more with emotions,
mm,
pictures,
mm.
and expressing emotions.
It manifested, and then people are reaching on you also. So that's
I don't know. That part, I don't really tend to look as much, but yeah, I need to
mm,
check on that. And even in Instagram, like, you, like, always preach to me, like, you need to look aesthetically good.
mm.
And I've made a story last night, and I'm gonna play it right now.
Yeah.
This is about you, me, we. This is
Huge upside to it.
When I first heard huge upside,
It's okay.
taking the pain.
The greater positive.
And that is
Huge upside.
oh.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I mean, it's not production level, but here's what I
No,
want to, you know, show in this podcast. Like, with nothing, I can make something. And I always try to preach that. Like,
mm. And
I don't
it's
have the tools, man. I don't
when
have
I,
the tools.
when
I don't
when I
have the
saw that
sweat.
when I saw that post, I reacted wow. I commented wow actually, and
What
it's
what did I reply? Ha ha.
you sent like okay that's from the surface, but actually
Yeah.
I'm surprised to look at it like you had a lot of guests, and then I'm really happy that I'm one of those guys
Yeah, of course,
in
man.
that snippets. And so yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
because we're talking about anniversary, man.
Yeah.
It's you were able to deliver to bring people a really good conversation. People topics that are really uh, good to listen to and to have with somebody else. And I always hear you saying most of the time by the end of your each an episode you'll say thank you and you learn from the guest, and that's what I also get whenever I watch your videos. Like with yesterday, I saw Kang's video from
Oh, you
studio.
did? Oh, thank you,
Yeah, I
man.
saw that.
That guy
The
is that's really good with the guitar.
yeah, I saw also snippets, and not the entire episode. Jim plays for yeah
Jam,
yeah Jam
the cook.
and oh yeah the cook and MC Real, right? So he's a discovery also. Is
Yeah, man.
man,
Like,
he's making a good music. If it wasn't for because of each upside, I wouldn't be able to like know these people actually and
really,
actually
thanks,
get
man.
inspired by on their own little way. Because when I listen to your podcast, there's always has the you can always bring something the takeaways, learnings. So yeah, it all makes sense. So yeah, with the anniversary thing, it all does really make sense, man. Doesn't
You
have
know what?
to. Hmm.
I appreciate everything you said, but I find it really hard to believe. But yes, you gotta take every form of compliment. You gotta
Mm,
appreciate that, and use it as fuel.
mm,
I
of
love. Thanks,
course.
man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that you do get some insights on our show. I
I
mean,
always.
not a lot of people give us feedback or give us
Mm,
credit or anything. Not that we need the credit, but we do need feedback. I
mm,
honestly need feedback, like how you constantly give feedback on our aesthetics. And yeah, like, I honestly also think that this platform can serve as a gateway for a lot of people, like, artists alike, individuals such as Jem, and people are starting to reach out. Like, a year
yeah.
ago, nobody want I mean not no one reached out. We were doing that was our job, like, to reach out to people, to talk to people. And luckily, a lot of people, believed in us. I gave a pitch, and I don't know, like, I'm just lucky that people respond well. Like, oh, okay. And I have to be honest, this is tough and hard work.
I can see it,
Tough,
man. It's
tough in a
really.
sense, because a lot of people, this is easy for them because they've been doing this all their life.
Mm,
I've been in this a year. This is not
mm,
natural for me.
mm.
Posting for on contextual posts on social media is
To be
not
fair, you've
natural
done
for
so
me.
well so far.
Stop sugarcoating stuff, man. Let me
Of course,
finish.
of course.
Yeah, I know,
Okay,
but
continue.
this is hard and tough work for me because this is not natural, you know. So I am trying. I'm working my ass off, like really hard. Like I admit I lose sleep over this. I admit, even though we don this hat that, like, we don't need we don't need validation from people, but I admit that it hurts sometimes that or we are not getting engagement. But it is it is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
It is what it is. Oh man, Tress, I want to introduce a good friend of mine, man.
Okay, what's
The,
this?
this guy all the way from Canada. Oh, Canada.
I want to
I
share
forgot
this
how
on
to.
Facebook while you're doing that.
Yes, please do. I'd like to introduce and bring into the show one of our good listeners all the way from Canada, my good friend. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
How's,
What's up, guys?
did
How's
you just wake
everyone?
up?
I
Good.
did, I did, just like
Oh,
5 minutes ago.
yeah,
Literally
man. We
5 minutes ago.
we we, we want to drag you in this circus, man.
No, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, look at you,
Hi,
man.
hi.
Uh, this is Stress, by the way, and
Hello,
Carlito
sir.
Moy, and this is Stress. I don't know if you listen to this episode.
I did, I did, I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Cool.
did.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
And Moy here is a good friend of mine ever since back in college, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, like
And
2005, 2006.
you've been our avid listeners. I've been
Mm,
avid listener, man. That's why
mm-hmm.
I want to give props to the people who show us some love. Like, you gotta take care of your community. You know what I mean? And
True, true.
this is the I can't give you money, I can't give you a job, I can't give you a business, but what I can give you, my guy, is my time and a slot here in the huge upside, man. This is what I can
Yo,
offer to the world, bro.
yo,
What's
I
up,
know, I
Moy?
know. I know. So good. How are you guys? Sorry for interrupting. What were you guys talking about?
Yeah, we were just talking about ta happy anniversary. We're 1 year in, bro.
Yo, very
I
nice.
know it's
Very
1 year.
nice.
We're only a year in, man. Like,
Yeah.
whew. And I want to celebrate with This is going to be a week long celebration. So hope the guys who are watching this don't
Hmm.
get sick and tired of our faces. But hell yeah, like we're gonna do
Okay,
this
I'm back.
for like. So
No, I was trying to share the video on Facebook. So yeah, hi man, nice to meet you
Hi.
online. So you
Hi.
guys were friends since high school,
College.
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 Oh, okay,
College. Yeah.
2015.
Moy, I noticed
Yeah.
something different.
Yo.
What have you done?
With my hair. I know.
Yeah,
I know,
how
man.
could you?
I know.
How could you?
I had no choice. I had no
Oh yeah,
choice.
you just got back to work, right?
Yeah. And I actually cut my own hair, razored my own hair. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Oh, I
Yeah, I had
mean,
no choice.
yeah, but you gotta. I'm happy for you, by the way.
Hmm.
Finally getting back to the groove of things.
True.
I like what you did, man.
I know, but
Like,
there were moments, like especially the last 3 days, where I was like, man, I miss. Sometimes I miss just laying down in my bed.
Oh, hell yeah, that's what I want to do.
Especially when they ask you like because recently we were getting busy, so they in total in one day, it was the first time that I worked for like 14 and a half hours straight, and I was
Ooh,
like,
how did your back feel?
oh
That
man,
takes a
so
toll on the
bad.
back.
Yeah, I know my back. Like, I couldn't sleep after work, even though like I was very tired because my legs were just throbbing and like I they were just numb, man.
I
Yeah,
feel for you, but I mean,
but the huge
yes,
upside is that my
yes.
calves are stronger. My calves are stronger.
I just want to celebrate this day with you because you like also like one of the guys like same like this dude right here been listening to us since day
Yeah.
one, and that's why I gotta give back. I gotta show some love to the guys
Thank
who
you.
like
Thank you.
cultivate this community. Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, no
So
worries.
make
No,
us
I'm
so make us
sorry.
feel good, man. What do you think about the podcast, dude? I don't have to tell you.
No, wait. Just one question to
Sure.
the how do you pronounce your name? Tresse? Is it Tress, right?
Alexandra Trece.
Oh, Alexandra Tresse.
I saw that the other day, man.
Is it good?
I even
Is
had
it
it
good?
in Tagalog. It was so, it was just different.
Don't say that, man. You just had your Independence Day episode. Don't say that.
Oh
Is it
yeah,
any
No
good?
kidding. No, it's pronounced stress. Just the
Ah,
regular one,
Tres.
two, three.
Okay.
Tres.
Ah, Tres. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh correct me if I'm wrong, but you have a clothing line, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah, like outdoor. Yeah, I think I follow that on Instagram.
Oh,
Uh,
I didn't
yeah,
know.
I
do,
think
Thanks,
do,
man. Thank
I
you
think
so
do
I
much.
you
was one
do
of
you
those.
think his clothing line would be a huge deal in Canada? Because it's more
Yo,
outdoor-ish there, right?
it
That's that kind of
it
life out there,
is.
right?
It's especially I actually thought it was from BC. It was a
Oh,
I actually thought it was a product or a brand from British Columbia because that's where like the good
the pine
Oh, man.
the
trees,
pine trees
the mountains,
like
the
I was
trails.
kind of
yeah.
encapsulated the same feel, look and feel.
Yeah, BC, like especially that mountainous, like
Mm.
turquoise lakes and like bears that eat you, like 12-foot moose, that kind of stuff. That was like, and then I was like, no, this isn't the Philippines, like Davao, man siguro ni,
Bukidnon,
or Bukidnon, like
balay-balay man di
malay
ay.
Balay-balay.
balay,
Para sa
malay balay.
bukid.
Pero
But
yeah, that's what
that
I
just goes
thought.
back, di ba, Tress? Like, man,
Mm.
you got
So
you got
yeah,
your
thanks
first
to
you got
Huge
your first
Upside.
feedback, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you. I wasn't expecting that, really.
Moy, you
So
gotta buy
No
you
idea,
thanks,
gotta buy
idea.
thanks,
you gotta
Moy.
buy
Thanks.
his you
No
gotta buy his
worries,
stuff
man.
now, man.
Yeah, I actually was looking at the
No,
stuff
no, no.
and it's
I'm
like
not forcing that stuff on you, man.
no, it's
No,
good
don't
merch.
listen to him.
It's good merch.
Mm.
I like to
Wow.
buy good merch like
Mm.
organizations that I support,
Mm.
podcasts in Ana na it's from a
Mm.
friend from Huge Upside, like
Mm. Thanks,
small
man.
businesses and stuff like that. Like yeah, I
Wow.
buy those things.
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
just
Like,
don't know kung how much the shipping would cost.
oh yeah, what about the shipping, man?
That's my only concern.
No, for now, we don't have everything's sold out. For now,
Oh, I
we
see.
don't have merchandise. But in terms of shipping, I don't know yet. That's something I have to find out first because most of
Mm,
the shipping that I did outside is one person going home from the Philippines and then going back to the country where they work for. So that's the only thing. Wasn't really
okay.
tapped like LBC or other DHL something. So I still have
I
to know
see.
that. Mm.
So
I
So
see.
yeah.
if you know anyone from Mindanao who's going to Canada, yeah, let him
Mm.
That.
know.
Mm.
One easy way is Etsy, but I don't know how Etsy works.
Mm.
But I have friends who put their stuff on Etsy, and
Oh, I see.
Is it
yeah,
Is it the best option out there though?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But
Good
it's
stuff.
nice, man. It's like
Thanks, man.
yeah, I was like, is this in British Columbia? It's like, wow. No,
Mm,
Malay Balay. Pinas. It's cool. I love the
mm,
design. I think I remember the logo, like it was green. Tapos it's very outdoorsy.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it brings
man.
that vibe.
Yeah,
But
that was the vibe that I got.
It
Moy,
isn't
like,
hard to love the brand.
yeah, and that's why Tress, like you said, like you wanted to become a international brand, right? Like not just
Uh-huh.
locally, so that you could
No,
win
like
hearts
at least it
over all
has
over the
a
world.
global appeal. It has
Mm,
that global appeal that you
true,
can
man.
feel. Although like, I would say that like it's far from the global quality, but like at least I do have that vision in my head. Yeah, slowly I'm just taking a very small steps. Very
Yeah.
steps matters. So yeah, and it helps to like unexpectedly hear this feedback. Someone is
Yeah.
loving the product all the way from Canada, and then
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, thinking
So
it's from a VC something. So
yeah.
yeah, that's good.
now you have flattered this guy, man. I don't think he'll be able to sleep tonight.
Nah, I'm
Anyway,
take it easy, man.
me too. Like I also feel flattered in a way that through his episode, you get to learn about his brand, and
Yeah,
just like what you said earlier, right, Trez? Like through the pod, like you can learn more about other people's stories,
Yeah.
mm.
bit business or whatnot.
Wait, yeah, learn other stories. Why are you working 14 hours? You said 14 hours and a half.
Yeah, 14 hours and a half.
Whew.
And then that's for
What's
one day, and then the next day it was like 12 and a half. I work in the kitchen in my
Hell's
place here.
Kitchen.
Yeah,
I see.
and
It's pretty.
This guy is a gem placer. You should go watch that guy's episode.
Oh, I see.
what's a
Yeah.
gem placer? Sorry.
No,
Uh
he's a guy
that,
who's is
that's
chef
the
also,
guy.
right?
Yeah. That's the guy we coined that term now. He's
A
a
gem
gem placer.
placer.
If the guy is cool at the same time a chef.
Oh wow! No,
Yeah.
I am not a chef.
But he
Not
works at the
at
kitchen.
all. But I work in the kitchen. Far
Still
from a
that
chef.
that guy started out like that, as stewarding, just washing dishes.
Yo,
I like that kind of story, man.
yeah.
That's
Starting
the
small, yeah.
starting small. That's the kind of stories that I want to put out there to people, and just to give them
Mm,
hope. Everybody started somewhere. You
true,
know what I mean?
true.
And I just want to say out here, like we started like that too.
True.
No one listens to us,
I did
and
listen, man. I
and
did
I
listen.
and
I
I
was there too.
and still to this day, I want to think that no one listens to us.
Wow.
I want to be that hungry. It helped me. You know why? I'm going to share you like our statistics. When we started, man, we hit all time in a day 600 streams on
Wow.
Spotify. That was a year ago. You know how many people stream the podcast now?
How much? How many?
One a day.
One?
Mm,
Yeah. So
Hmm.
you know how
wow.
this helps me?
It
It helps
motivates
me
you.
it helps me put in perspective. I don't get bothered by the statistics and the analytics.
Mm,
Hmm.
Anyone, like you put anyone out there, I'm pretty sure they're going to get their hearts broken if they
mm-hmm.
see that 600 streams from a
Two,
year
one.
ago
Yeah.
to one stream a day.
That one
Wow.
stream is coming from you, man.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that
That's
could be just coming
balls.
from Tress or from Moy. So it helps me put in perspective to don this hat that no one cares about us.
Mm,
You know? And
That
that's what drives me. I have to
mm-hmm.
be at this. You know what I was always talking about to you, Tress? Like when you start from the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
it's all you're always looking up. I don't
Yeah.
want to start up from from the top, like, and then one day everything's going to crash down, and it's difficult to pick up the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
How do you rise up from that?
True.
Right.
I'm always going to be like this. This is what, like, I don't care if we don't look like production level. I don't care if we don't have any sponsors. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if we're not influencer type kind of people.
Yeah. No.
It puts me in perspective. Like, it's an advantage because I look to do this all my life. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not here to do this for, like,
Mm.
to get your attention or something.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You've
I,
definitely got my attention, man. Not
of
because
Yo.
course.
not because I'm your friend, but I'm really happy because you're not the guy posting memes every day. You're not
Yeah.
the
I
guy
post
talking
memes.
about no. I mean, huge upside. It talks about more worthy conversations, and that's what I love. You can't get. I'm sure you wouldn't be happy getting 500 people on, like, say for example, live on Facebook, but then these people are strongly associated with Kajajimunan, right? Like you're very
Mm,
Yeah,
prejudiced.
I
true.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I appreciate, like what you always talk about, quality.
Yeah. Quality.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like no, 'cause there's no accounting for tastes. So you attract people that only gets what you're,
Who get it, you know?
yeah, who
I
get
mean,
it. So,
it
but
don't
like,
matter for me. It don't matter for the taste. If
mm,
you get it, you get it.
mm,
It don't
yeah.
matter if you
I mean,
have
no
taste.
judgment for those
Yeah,
other people.
I mean,
I
no
don't want to.
judgment or
I don't
anything,
want
but
to mean that way.
if you
Meant that
have
way.
taste, if you have class, but you don't
Mm,
get it, then it's not for you.
mm, mm.
I wanna. This
Exactly.
is for the people who need it. You know,
Mm,
who need it this bad. And, like, if you want to hear stories, that you want to get, like, learnings out of the people who come or drop on the show, man, this is for you. And I look to do this for the rest of my life. I finally found something.
oh, for the
It's not.
rest of your life.
Yeah,
That's heavy.
yeah. It's not
That's a heavy
basketball.
statement. So you're
It's
just
not.
saying it now, or like, what does it mean to you saying you're going to do this for the rest of your life? Do you think you'll do this more when you get home?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna do
Mm.
this. I've said it, like, in the previous episodes. I said it, like, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. Like, this is the
Wow,
part of me
that's
now.
really nice, man.
I really found something, like, I can, I'm truly happy about.
Wow. I'm really like so
Sana
happy for you.
all.
Sana all. Happy to hear you. Like, and we don't hear often someone will say like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. And hearing that from you, it really inspires someone in some way. Like we could all wish
Hopefully.
for every person will have the same line in their
Yeah.
life.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it will apply to you, Alexandra Trece, or to
Yeah.
Senior Carlito Moya. I don't know if that line applies to you so much, but I'm at a place right now where I can confidently say, like, this works for me.
Mm.
It works.
Yeah, I want to
That's
ask
okay.
Carlito,
That's
man,
good, man.
what is something that works for him these days?
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Can you please repeat the question? What
No,
works?
because no, Mike was saying like he's going to do this podcast for the rest of his life, and I'm very happy to hear it from him. Now, I just want to like
Oh.
ask you the same.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, asking you what is something that you'll kind of have the potential seeing something you'll do for the rest of your life, like be it
Cook or
in,
what? Catch
be
and
it
cook.
in, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Wow. That's a very nice question. Um. Oh my God. I really like. I would really like to say to stay in the kitchen, but I've
Yeah.
only been in the industry for 2.5 years because although,
Mm,
like, here's the thing that I learned about working in the kitchen. You know, when there's a friend or a family member that says, I love to cook, and you even see them cooking on, like, family gatherings or family occasions. It's so different when you're working, especially in a hotel or in a small restaurant.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
yeah,
feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
it's
I've been
not the
there.
same
Right.
thing.
It's not something you want to do for the rest of your life. Like honestly, like,
Going back to your question, I've I can't say that cooking is something that I just wanna continue for the majority of my life. But here's what I can say: I've grown up to the point where I don't want to please other people that are not important to me. Because before I used to be a very yes person, like yes, man, I'll do this for you. Like this girl, this boy, this relative, or that person. Like I used to see. So like to answer your question, I don't know what I'm going to do, but
Mm.
I think I'm heading in the right direction because there's attitudes, behaviors, and mental frameworks that I have that I'm constantly changing. So it's okay. I don't think I know where I'm going yet, but I think I'll find out soon. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for I feel you. This is like an endemic. You know, it's like a sickness. Like people don't know. Most people don't know what they want out of life yet. They're trying to
True.
figure it out.
So true.
I mean, for a lot of people, it can be family. For a lot of people, it can be money. For a lot of people, it depends the perspective and all of that. But props, are you trying to find it? Like, I mean, I hope you find it. I mean, not really soon though, but it's a journey, man. Even the journey of
It is.
figuring out what you want in life is something you wanna. It's a job in itself. It's it is something you wanna do for the rest of your life. I want to constantly look for something that gives meaning to me. I mean, I could be saying this stuff right now about YouTube side, but like it's big talk. Like I say, like I could be doing this for the rest of my life. But what if like nobody wants to listen to podcasts anymore by the next year because something else exploded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But it's this constant, it's a forever game because we're like most of us like live in the moment. I also live in the moment. For now, I can say my emotions, everything screams like I will do this for the rest of my life. And this is what makes me happy. And that's why I can say that maybe 100 years old, 99 years old, I'll still be doing this. It's a forever game. And then by
Yeah.
the next day, I was thinking like, oh, I think I can do TikTok now. And I was,
Oh,
then I'll be, yeah,
shout out to Coily who's watching now. She might be
shout
doing
out.
TikTok too.
Really. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I think, Koile, are
Sorry,
you doing
sorry to
TikTok
bother
or
you.
something? Thanks for dropping by. Like, look at what Coyle has to say.
Yo,
We gotta
sorry.
entertain this. Hey guys, are we invading TikTok now? That good question though.
Mm, I really feel so old whenever I hear the word TikTok. All the videos in there. I enjoy people do. I'm happy people find that platform as something that could really give them relief, or they're able to express their emotions and feelings. But it's not for me, man. I swear to God. I mean,
Yeah.
no hate, of course, because that's why like we can't
Yeah.
judge people for being a fan of this and that because we all have different tastes. But yeah, I
Uh,
feel I'm just saying
True.
plainly, I feel old whenever I see
Me.
TikTok,
Same.
or that's the number one thing I can associate myself with TikTok. I'm like, I'm so old. Like, cause I have nephews, like they're all in TikTok, and I'm like, these kids, we don't have this before.
But they're just doing it for the plain. They're just doing it for the plain fun and leisure and pleasure of it.
Mm. But
But for
it's
some,
actually a
like
very powerful
it's a
tool, man.
powerful. It's TikTok and LinkedIn that's got
Mm.
the most organic reach right now. Because you could post a single
True.
video in TikTok, man, and then you just started. This is your first day, and you just posted a video, and boom, you're viral in one day. You could hit
And
1 million views.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
that powerful. It's that powerful.
and
Yeah.
look at me. You might be surprised, but I came to know this person, Bella Porsche, something.
Bella Porsche.
Her name. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Villa
So
Porch.
I
look
haven't
at
heard of
look
Yeah.
that.
what
I'm gonna look her.
TikTok
You
have
don't
done.
know.
You
You
don't
don't
know,
know Villa
man.
Porch.
You're on TikTok,
I
man. You should
yeah,
know.
Mike.
yeah, that's I
I'm
should
not.
pay.
I'm not on
I
TikTok.
should,
I'm on Instagram.
Uh,
So,
but
yeah, but
I
I
should
wanna
pay
I know,
attention,
but I
right?
know Bella Porch.
I wanna know
Hold
what
on. I
Coily's
think I heard of her.
opinion on
I
this.
think I've heard of her. I just can't remember her.
Man, you
I
should
just,
invite Coily as a
Bella
guest.
Porch.
yeah, like Koili.
Koi,
Koili, do you wanna come over? We could just send you a link and then you could
no,
drop
man,
by.
like, or maybe one of your episodes in the future.
Sure, for sure. For sure. What was her name again? Bella Porsche.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Bella Porch.
Oh my God.
Porch.
No,
Look at her,
honestly,
man.
it wasn't TikTok. I didn't.
Look,
Yeah, she's like the a Filipina. She's this pride and something.
Yeah.
No, I know her because of. I know her first because I came to know her because of YouTube, not TikTok, and then I just find out. Okay,
so
this
is
is
she huge
why.
on you? Is she huge on YouTube too?
Sort of because she kind of
So and
broke
so.
their
I,
Yeah.
I
record.
get I get
That's
it
what.
now. I get it now. So what she is she is an artist. She's a rapper, a singer, and she knows how to put herself out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
She
like
knows how.
most people have the impression that TikTok is just very shallow, but then
No, yeah,
you saying she's an artist, she has the talent, she know how to put stuff.
yeah.
She's big actually. She broke
She's big.
record on YouTube
Mm.
because of TikTok. Because she has, I
Yeah.
think, one of the highest followings.
Yeah, 7.3
Yeah.
million.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
And
yeah,
and views
and views as well.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Coily, I like
Yeah.
TikTok. I don't make TikToks lang. I like
I
watching
mean,
videos
you
only.
could do a.
Same.
I see Coily do her
Same.
live selling all the time. Like,
Yeah.
man, she could do a. I can just imagine, dude. Here's the thing, I have ideas for TikTok. It's not just dancing and yeah, and all that stuff. You can post content over there that catches attention, and most of the some of the new I heard this somewhere from Gary Vee, like some of the new companies right now, or like online shops, most of their conversions, their sales come
Mm.
off from TikTok. 90%. Can you imagine that? So if I was Coily right now and she's selling those shirts and she's going live at the same time, and a lot of people are saying pamine or all that, she could like do a TikTok and then just change her clothes, like time lapse it, and then I don't know, like it gets crazy over there. People are get very creative. I like that platform. I mean,
Anyway,
anyway,
what are they saying?
anyway, so much for TikTok. I don't know. Maybe have you noticed like also Facebook? Have you heard the news? So a lot of
I think so. I think Facebook. Yeah.
a lot of creative people. I mean, I know a few creative people who have not received that so well because
Which one?
I'm not gonna drop their names, but some creative people who do podcasts and also do content creation did not take that so well because it what it does is it saturates podcasting. It gives everybody the opportunity to do it at the click of a button. You can start hosting rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. That
I
makes sense. now.
initially, yeah, you know what I mean. Initially, I thought like, is this gonna look good for huge upside? I mean, it's all perspective.
Yeah,
Are you
it's all-
gonna be that? Are you gonna be that person who shies away from the opportunity? Okay, let's say your content
True.
is not for everyone. It's not for everyone, right? You like to be the you like to have class in your listeners. You want to have the quality listeners, not just the JJ listeners, if that's your thing. But you can still do that at the same time, you know?
Check some. No, in terms of content, I just want to answer it. What Carly have said on the comments. She used to blog, pero it got too time consuming.
It is. It is time consuming.
Right?
It is. That's why you see my eye bags, girl. Like at the same time, and such as myself, I shouldn't be doing this thing anymore, like editing that stuff. But who's gonna do it for me? I don't want to pay anyone to do it. Like, I mean, it will get to a point that you can't do everything yourself. You have to maybe one day, Moy would like to intern for Huge Upside. That would be a good deal. I mean, yeah, someone I know do the hard work. The behind the scenes, the editing, the
Oh, I don't
the
mind.
shoot, yeah, the shoot the videos for us. You know that thing, those behind the scenes guys.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything of that.
It's time consuming. Yeah.
It's time
Wow.
You're right.
consuming.
Carly's right.
It's time
And
consuming.
no one is going to do that for you, so you have to do it your own.
Exactly. So props to
Ah.
these guys who've made it, man. Like they put in the work. We're YouTube sites a year in, and we have not gotten to a point where we're hiring people of yet. We're accepting applications. Like
Mhm.
I want to
Free
have a normal,
internship.
yeah, free internship, man. You get to learn the ropes, learn from the guys. I'm not an expert or anything,
Yeah.
but you get to be in my state of mind and how I think. I'm not an expert or a master of that. But they could learn so much from
Well,
Koido.
but
The guy is very insightful.
mhm. Sorry, but
Yes,
what would the what specific tasks do you need done? Like video editing.
yeah, a
Does that
lot, man.
include content creation
Of
or
course,
no?
man. Today's world is
Oh,
about you.
okay.
You're right. You hit the money on that one. Today's world is
Mm,
content creation. You know
I
what? I,
see.
I have
I see.
something to say.
Why
I'm
can't
go.
you just screenshot some photos of Trece and then add captions? Make a
Yeah,
meme.
that's what I did. That's what I did the last time, right? In Bisaya
Yeah.
Podcast PH. I did that. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
people repurpose content. That's a strategy also. They
So
they
so yeah,
they repurpose
there are types of
ways.
contents.
But this is what I'm gonna go on a rant here. I see a lot of people in this
Mhm.
podcasting game, like they see social media as a spamming site. They just distribute. I did that before I got blocked in Facebook just for that. I lost the first huge upside page because of that. I spammed so
Yeah,
much.
Wow.
I remember that.
I learned from that, and
Holy. Wow.
this is what I like about this. I get to be in the grounds. I know the dirty works. I know what works,
Mhm.
and I'm just waiting for YouTube to ban me or Facebook to ban me again for grabbing. So I do grab a lot of music and videos from other
Mhm.
YouTubers and then put in the content. That's what I do. I'm just waiting for them to give me a
Mhm.
warning. You know, I'm
Mhm.
gonna push the limits as far as I can as possible. Nothing lost, man. I
Yeah,
didn't
man.
die. I didn't die or anything. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
go on a rant. I'm gonna go on
Oh.
a rant. Is that some of our podcasters like they see social media as a distribution tool, like an email. So they just spam it wherever they go. They PM it because I've lived
Mhm.
this life. I know. They PM it. They post it in the groups. They post it in their social media feeds. They ask people to post it. They ask people to share it, and that's that. You know what that looks like for other people? It's a sore eye. They see you every day. And Moy,
Yeah.
this is what one thing that clicked, man. When you said content creation,
What?
it ticked.
Yeah.
Because you know why? That's how you will win this. It's
Yeah.
content. You have to make
Yeah.
the content, the video, not just a video that's forcefully shoving the podcast down your throat. a video that
No.
content that resonates with people.
Mhm.
That starts the fire, that emotion in them. Something
That's
they've
true.
never seen before, unexpected.
Mhm.
And I hope Huge Upside will deliver that. I have got big
In the coming
aspirations.
years.
Yeah, we'll get to
In
that.
the coming years.
You might
Yeah,
be
you'll get
watching
to that,
the
man.
you might be watching this video in the next 2 years. Oh, I just did what I said one
Yeah,
year ago, something like
I'm
that.
gonna play this video sometime
Yeah.
again in the future. Hear what I said?
And
I
look
was
back.
I was historically correct on this one.
Kung Pinoy pa
Yo.
pag artista na ka panagad
Hey, I hate
Yeah.
you know how much I hate that. I hate that people use that every time. Ayaw ninyo kalimta kung sikat na ka. I just
Yeah.
cringe every time I hear that. But yeah, dude, like it's a given, man. I'm just doing this for the sake of the pod. I'm still human. I'm still me. Except that my eye bags are 1 inch bigger, and you know I get to spend time with my
Classmate,
friends.
kita Mike.
Yeah, classmate na tatanan nani in this forever game. Happy anniversary to you all three. Thank you for
Yo,
listening
happy
to this podcast,
anniversary,
man. For
huge.
a year. Anything you guys want to
So
Big
say?
respect, Mike.
Thanks, man.
yeah,
I
big respect.
honestly, Mike, I did not expect that you would be this what's a good word?
Driven.
You would stick up to your thing. You're this driven, huge upside. I was like, man, not that I doubted you, but I here's the thing.
I,
Not that I doubted
I
you,
like being doubted.
but
You should have said you doubted me. Nah, just joking.
no. Here's the catch to my statement. Not that I
Yeah,
doubted
yeah.
you, but in my mind, I've already had it at the back of my mind that I wouldn't be surprised if you say I'm gonna take a 6 month hiatus because this thing isn't really working out, or
Oh,
we're
really?
not getting enough audience.
Fractions.
That was already at the back of my mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Yeah. I
Not
mean,
that I doubted you,
that's
cause
natural.
when we spoke, yeah,
That's natural.
yeah. So I was like, man, but but we're here, and earlier in the beginning of the pod when I was just jumping in, like you said, like huge upside is here 1 year, and this is something that you want to do for life. Like that hit me, man. That hit me. Like holy cow, that's very deep. So yeah,
Thanks, man.
big. That's why big respect to huge upside, man.
Hope
It's
you get yours.
inspiring, to be honest.
I mean, hope. No, actually, like now that you
I
said that,
hope.
and I hope you find
I
yours,
hope.
man. Like,
And
as
it's a great
Yeah.
you can,
relief, really.
yeah, you can start
Mm.
it as an intern, the huge upside,
Yeah.
and build this with us. Just saying, for anyone who's listening out there. Anyway, but man, I'm just so happy for the
Yo.
friendship, guys. Other than that, thank you for coming or dropping by. But I really want to say, I don't invite you here just to talk. I just want to spend time with you guys. That's all.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
Likewise.
Thanks,
authentic right
man.
there.
It's a friendship. Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares? I'm not here trying to invite famous people. I mean, although we do have like a couple
We
here and
are we
there.
are
Now.
famous.
Yeah, you're famous now. Like, look, so one person's watching. I mean, yeah, but I enjoy doing this, and people should enjoy doing the process, whatever it is, TikTok or cooking or
Whatever that is.
making merchandise.
Mm.
And that was
Yeah.
the first edition of the Huge Upside anniversary. More to come on the following days, and we're gonna go live sometime soon on Facebook and everything. Man, thank you, Moy. Thank you, Tress, for spending time with me
Likewise. I'm honored to be here.
and for listening to me rant, man. I always need to get some things off my chest.
Oh shit.
Thanks, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, bro,
Okay.
for the love,
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Thank you
for
so
having
much. Thanks for having us.
me. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.
love our videos, please click the like button or hit subscribe. This is the huge upside.